Have you ever pulled an all-nighter before the day of a test? I know I have. And I ended up failing anyway. Well, that taught me a lot more about myself than the test ever did. My story is about the nights I spent buried in homework, the changes I made, and how I finally found a way to study without losing my sanity. It was 10 p.m. on a Monday night when I first opened my calculus textbook for my first big homework assignment. I figured maybe it would take an hour and a half at most, but by midnight I was still stuck halfway through. I was on my living room floor, I had a bunch of sticky notes around me, I had my cat snoozing next to me, and with every wrong problem, I felt smaller and smaller. I knew that this wasn't going to last. Something wasn't clicking with me. This cycle of exhaustion, it started to become my new normal. I had to find something else. Instead of repeating the same late night grind, I tried breaking down my material into smaller sections. When I would read the explanations in my textbook, the language felt so advanced. It felt, like it made me even more lost. So I would take the titles of subjects in that chapter and I would look up corresponding YouTube channels like The Organic Chemist. And by watching those tutorials, it made me feel better, like I understood it more. I also made flashcards. Pretty simple ones, nothing too complicated. I would have the name of the formula on the front and the actual formula on the back. Something very straightforward. I would study it in little bursts of times, whether it was at work during a lunch break or even in line at the store. It felt a little strange at first, but those little study sessions really started to add up. The difference really showed when I went back to class the next week. I walked into the lectures already feeling familiar with what was going to happen that day, almost as if I had seen the movie trailer for the movie that day. I could follow along, I could ask questions, and I knew what was happening. The work was still hard, but I wasn't drowning it anymore. The best part, I got to sleep again. No more 2 a.m. breakdowns, just steady progress. Managing my time didn't make me a perfect student, but it gave me back some sleep. It gave me back some confidence and some peace of mind. For me, that was worth more than any grade.